Hey there folks, it's been a pretty crazy year. I know it's late in the season for my third installment of ClawLife. We had to work our butts off to get Reverence out the door, and yeah, super stoked to be back home now, being wintertime. But here's a couple little tidbits from my summer and the travels.
Another day in paradise.
Back in April, Macduff came to town, and we got a little bit of a sesh on while we were filming for Reverence. You know, it's nice to feed off each other and push each other in the sand pit a little bit. All right, Macduff, you're up after this.
That looks easy enough.
Freaking, like, this is just like a jump. You just cruise off it and lean back.
I really don't want to do this, but I feel like the manhood's on the line, you know? Oh, a bit of a manual. All right, well, excavator all day, and now it's time to backflip my, hey, this is like the first one I ever flipped. All right, enough talking.
Yeah!
Fuck, give me some, man. Yeah, dude.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, thanks. Are we gonna flip this one now?
Yeah. I flipped this before, but after I came back and I kept bitching out on flipping it, it just gets in my head, and if I roll up 2 set of trails, like, it's in my best interest to just do what I want to do right off the bat.
I won't disagree with that.
So, all right, 1, 2, 3. Oh!
They did it so easy. I'll just go for it. It's sand anyways. I didn't get the pop I needed. Ah, I thought I was gonna land on my face there.
Yeah! Attaboy! Did it!
Yeah, I just like, I kind of pulled like the other lip.
Yeah.
And didn't get the rotation.
Where this is pretty minimal, and then a mellower lip, right?
I feel good now.
Yeah, it's good.
I could go to an event and not shit my pants.
After Macduff left town, me and Jordy packed up all our gear and headed south down to Bend, Oregon for the Zink Fest.
What's up? Road trip. George, myself, Zink Fest. On the road again. Here we go, on the road again.
Fest events are super rad because it's all about having fun on your bikes with your buddies. Super chill environment, laid back atmosphere, you know, getting out on your big bikes, riding some big jumps. It's super refreshing to go to those events just because there's so many events out there that you're full pressure, you got to be on the whole time, you got rules, you got all these things you got to do, and yeah, it's just super cool to go to an event that you can just chill and have fun with your buds. The Zink Fest course, it was pretty all-time. It was just like a big-ass dirt jump section for big bikes. Just super flowy, cruisy all the way through, big blasty lips. It's pretty rad, you know. It was dope to be able to train guys like R-Dog, pretty much cork 3ing every single one, and you know, Carson, same thing, corking almost every one. After Bend, Oregon, me and George, we packed up and rolled to biggest little fest in Reno. It was Cam Zink's event.
Here we are, Zink Fest, first impressions. Shredding, boys, Saturday at the Zink Ranch. Hashtag biggest little fest. The annual helmet drop.
That was perfect. That was it. I feel good about
Bam!
that. Yeah, that was the one.
I'm coming up after you, bud.
He's got this crazy acreage out in the mountains, right beside Sean Palmer's place, and he's built this just a base playground for big bikes. And yeah, it was super rad to go out there with the crew, and freaking, it was just a good old time to be had, that's for damn sure.
Tangle.
You know, going to events like that, it's pretty rad just because it brings you back to the old days when events were super grassroots and almost underground. Brings you back to the days before mountain biking was cool, because that's what it was back then. There wasn't a lot of spectators, there was no media or crowds or anything like that. It was just you and your buds and maybe a couple of photographers and maybe a guy with a video camera. Yeah, it's pretty rad, refreshing to get back to that. Stoked you could come along with me on my journeys, and we got Europe and Shoot for Reverence in the next couple episodes, so stay tuned for those.